Push myself to the next level. Friend of mine say the best of them. Shorty say I can flex for you. Knowing she's not even flexible, it's cool. I just plot and adjust. Have a good time, then I dip and I leave.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. It's time to drop more gems. It's time to drop more gems, man. It has been a process, and a great process. Not saying nothing is bad about it. It's been a really good, great process. Recently, like I was saying in my previous videos about marketing, about being consistent, about communication and everything, those are the things that kind of what is standing out for me right now in this part of my business venture. A lot of this stuff takes time, it takes effort, it takes consistency, man. That's probably like the biggest thing of starting and actually maintaining the business. So what tips do I have now? It's been a little time. What tips do I have now? What have you been going through? What have you been seeing? And what is some more advice that I can probably give for people who's just starting, or like I said, I'm just starting myself, but what advice to give somebody who's want to have that entrepreneur feeling, or want to start open something, or want to do a couple of them things. Like I said in previous videos, man, you have to just start. Starting is probably the biggest hurdle for new entrepreneurs to do or get over with. Like starting is just like it's probably one of the most difficult things to do. People could probably sway you, say, somebody's already doing that, or you're not gonna really do that. Listen, man, if you really want to try, it's just about trying it. It don't gotta be some super, oh my God, you building this new, making cars fly. It don't gotta be none of it. Don't gotta be. You starting it, it just cancel out all the doubts and doubters, man. It just cancels all that stuff out. And you being consistent with it, which is the step 2 that I always want to give. Starting and consistency is definitely those 2 I would say takes to start a business. Now I would say, now from my own perspective, now that's just for people who want to start, and of course starting and consistency is a thing. What I am dealing with right now is more financial. Now let me explain this, right? Financial, what do you mean by financial? Financial, me supporting my business. Now it's not like my business is 6 figures. I'm making some money off my business, but it's not like I'm making tons and tons of thousands of dollars. Okay. I still work a job. I still got my job uniform on. Okay, it's obvious. But what are you doing to support and financially sustain and elevate your business? For me, what I'm doing, I really have, it's sacrificing as well. I'm learning that I will have to sacrifice some of the things I regularly do or normally do in order to grow and nurture my business. So with that being said, I have to pay for my supplies, which me being a mobile laundry service, I had to pay for detergent, I had to pay for scented boots, I had to pay for dryer sheets, I had to pay for stain removal, I had to pay for this, I had to pay for that, had to pay for a lot of things that's coming out of majority of the time of my pockets. Now, like I said, this is all new business stuff. This is all beginners stuff, beginners hiccups, not even hiccups, but just the way it has to go as of now. Now, sometimes, of course, I've been having business clients and clients like that. And, I'll be having people that actually are interested in service, and we do service. And yeah, I use majority of that money, honestly, to pay for my supplies. So that does help me. Yeah, it's just saying what happens when the supplies get low, or what happens when business slows down, or what happens with that. I still have to run the business. If people still coming, I don't have no supplies, I got to buy supplies. So I say this to say, be prepared to have to sacrifice some of your regular, not even bills, but your regular things that you do, your lifestyle and everything like that, in order to run a business, just for the beginning process, until you build your marketing, until you build all these other things, just be prepared to do those things, because it's going to be tough times. Like I'm in a, to be honest, it's not a tough time for me, but it's so new. You know, I'm still learning, which is great. Like, it's not something that's I'm scared of, or somebody that can persuade me, or somebody can tell me, no, don't do the business no more. Like, I'm already knee deep in this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm knee deep in it. I got clients already. It's like, it's not saying I got like 20 or 30 or 40 clients, but I have some consistent clients I've been doing regularly, honestly. And it's been a good feeling of you dictating your schedule, you setting your hours and all that stuff. You got to just take an account of a numerous thing. This is why, like, before I even started the business, like, I me and my partner Brandy wrote down, like, brainstorming, just like, how will we open, what days are we open, what hours will we do it, you know, how will we do it, like, are we gonna just, will we just pick up somebody clothes, wash, dry, and fold them, and then deliver them, and then go to the next one? Or are we gonna just pick up everybody clothes? Like, you got to take an account with every aspect. But I want this video to be more about sacrifices and finances, of how, what you should do about, not say, like I said, it's not saying, oh, don't eat. Oh, okay, come on, that's too far. What I'm just saying is just be mindful of you are seriously running the business and everything. You know, you got to be mindful of that. How are you going to make those sacrifices, or strategically finance your business? If I'm just saying, if you don't have the clientele as of yet, you gonna have, let's say, for example, right, give you guys an example. You guys open up a cooking business, you know, cooking business. You got salmon platters going for $20, right? Salmon, whatever. Going for $20. Now, no, you know, you don't, besides your family that might buy it, okay, make a little, let's just say $60. Now, inflation, you got to take that into consideration. Inflation makes everything higher. Let's say that pack of salmon you bought was like $17. You just made $60. You sold 3 platters, right? 17 minus 60, how much you got left over? And then, mind you, if you're like me, you're probably dropping off these platters. I mean, unless they come into your house, which you save on gas. Right, unless they come into your house, you save on gas, then you still can, you know, maneuver around that. So that's not that. But for people who actually drop off platters just to make it more convenient, and also to upsell their business, because, yeah, not everybody want to drive to your house. Not everybody have the gas to drive to your house. But so if you are out there having business at your house, that's fine. But if you are somebody who's actually in a mobile business as of now, and you're driving around, driving off platters or whatever it is, for this example, it will be platters, you have to take into account for gas as well. You got to take into account for gas. You got to take into account for food. So let's say your profit. Now, how much are you profiting off of that? You need to set up, I think, for me, how I did mine, I set a certain wage for mine. So my basic package is at, I think my basic package is at like 20. My standard package is at 25, and my premium package is at 30. Okay, so people want basic package, they get standard. My labor charge for basic is just detergent, wash, dry, the clothes, simple, plain, right? And that's just $20 minimal for me to make. That's $20 on me. Currently, that's just the minimal. Now, 25 standard, which most people do, is 25 and above. They do the standard package, which you get more. You get dryer sheets, you get center boost, you get wash, dry, and full, of course. You get hanger option now that we have available. So it's just like a different thing, but I can manage that because somebody could pay $80. I know I got to take out automatically my 25, and now I got to go and get everything else goes straight back to the business. Nothing else. It's not like I'm out here buying Gucci bags, and no, everything goes back into my business. And I'll tell you exactly what it goes back into my business. And this is like small steps into like marketing. You see that? You guys can see that, right? Small steps. Small steps. Where people can find me, where people can book me, how can they could book me, my number, what the service kind of sums up and what it does. Small steps. It's not nothing crazy. It don't have to be something, oh my goodness, you know, all these. No, small steps. Small steps. I sit here and say this as I exit this video out. I'd rather be taking small baby steps than taking no steps at all. I'd rather be slowly moving than not moving at all. I'd rather be in neutral than be in park. If you guys get what I'm trying to go. So me starting and me staying consistent with it, and me actually growing. It's growing. Like I be telling my girlfriend, I'm like, this is like a little small baby. If you guys want to use that analogy, it's like a small baby that you gotta nurture, that you gotta grow, that you gotta love, you gotta appreciate, and everything like that, and give it the proper nutrients that it needs to grow and to be a successful child, successful adult. I'm just looking at it as that. If you take that same mindset that you would do for a child, that time, that attention, that effort, that love, that hard work, and everything that you guys do, even if you don't have a child, just take that time, that extra attention to your siblings or your parents or something like that. So just take that time that you invest into them and trying to compare that analogy to yourself or in your own situation, and just nurture it and just grow it and love it, and be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm not speaking from somebody who has ton of business and made thousands of dollars. No, I'm speaking for somebody who's still beginning in the process, and what I'm learning and what I can just share to you guys. So if you guys found this stuff helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, leave me a message in the comments below. And also, like I said, maybe you guys know something I don't. Please share this. I want this to be an open space where we can just communicate and talk to each other and to grow. I want this to be something that we can grow from and learn from not just me, but also from you guys. So I'm definitely open to any advice that you guys have. So yeah, just let me know.